Hi, Dr. Craig.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've been a big fan for a while, and I want to bring questioning back to some of the topic for tonight. I've heard you bring up the Borde-Guth-Vilenkin theorem
Yes.
in plenty of debates, lectures, as evidence of the beginning of the universe as a theorem with classical space-time. But I've also heard people like Cross or Carroll, Strong Carroll, your debate with him a year ago, bring up actual, like, Alexander Vilenkin's email that Cross brought up, or a picture of Guth with his iPad saying, hey, perhaps it's eternal, who knows, we don't know. And then you had an interesting response at which Carroll was pretty critical of you of just saying maybe that's his personal hope. And so I just was wondering if you could speak to Carroll, Cross. They seem to say that you're misrepresenting science. They seem to say you're misrepresenting the theory. Then they bring them up. And I'd just be interested to hear what you have to say about the BGV theorem.
I mean, that's definitely not true, the part about misrepresentation, because I'm in conversation via email with Alexander Vilenkin. And he has said you have accurately represented what I've said. And I think I posted those emails and showed how Krauss deliberately deleted portions of the Vilenkin quotation that he gave, where he had ellipsis points, that he deleted crucial sentences that cast a different light on it. So that was just a distortion on his part. Now, in the debate with Sean Carroll, if you look at that carefully, I tried to address the question of whether quantum effects would serve to restore the eternality of the universe. And what I said there accurately is that the Borde-Guth-Vilenkin theorem shows that under a very general condition, classical space-time must have a beginning. And as I said tonight, it takes you back to a boundary. If there wasn't anything on the other side of that boundary, that was the beginning of the universe. If there was something on the other side of the boundary, that was the regime discovered or described by the yet to be formulated quantum gravity theory. And in that case, that regime is then the beginning of the universe. But that cannot and did not endure for infinite past time up until that boundary point. This regime is a quantum regime. It is called, therefore, metastable, and cannot endure through infinity, doing nothing, and then suddenly transition to classical space-time. So I think if you look at that debate, you'll see that it's accurately anticipated and stated. And then also I offered the Wall theorem that I quoted again tonight, where Aaron Wall says that these results will apply within the quantum gravity regime, showing that unless you have a reversal of time zero at some point in the past, it implies a beginning of the universe. And even with a reversal of time zero, you still have a thermodynamic beginning of the universe that is just as problematic philosophically as a geometrical sort of beginning.